Hello, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we are coming to you from Boyd Lake in Loveland, Colorado. Not one of my favorite lakes, but we do have our first local derby coming up here in a few weeks with Colorado Kayak Fishing Club. So I figured out I might as well get out here, see what the fish are doing, if they're doing anything. Regular viewers of the channel might recognize this as the scene of my first and only tournament skunking. So that explains a little bit why it's not one of my favorite places. But anyway, you know, there are good fish in here, so let's go see if we can find a couple. All right, well, it's probably still a little bit too chilly for a buzzbait, but that's never stopped me before. I'm gonna start with one anyway. So some of you out there may be questioning the wisdom of filming and releasing my practice before the tournament. You know, you're saying to yourself, Flanagan, you are such a hammer. Isn't everybody going to be watching to see exactly where you go and what you're throwing? To which I would say, first of all, thank you. That's very kind of you to say. But no, I have absolutely no secrets at Boyd. Like I mentioned, I have skunked here before. It's just not a lake that has a ton of secret spots or any secret spots. You know, there are guys like Scott Brands and Eric Ali who have a lot of experience here, been coming here for years and years. They might have some spots that like only them and a handful of people know about. I am not one of those guys. I got nothing at Boyd. No secrets here. I'm going to be hitting all the same spots that 20 other guys are hitting. I'm going to be throwing a jackhammer and a buzzbait and a, I don't know, Texas rig. Who knows? I got no secrets at Boyd, so I don't mind filming my practice just to fill up some content. So that's what we're doing. And I just don't get it. This this cove where I launched just looked so fishy, and I have never caught a fish back here. I never seem to get anything until I get out here to the main lake, so that is once again holding true today. Well, so far this morning, Boyd is living up to its reputation. Not a sniff. Not seeing any signs of life. Well, that's not true. I did see some fish busting back at the mouth of that cove. Don't know if they were bass, but I couldn't get them to go for anything. I mean, I even tried the pump house, which is usually guaranteed for at least a couple smallmouth. Not necessarily something I would fish on tournament day because there's going to be roughly 4,000 other people there. It's pretty much a known community hole here. I wanted to just go there to at least try to catch something, get something on film. They did not want anything, so I have no idea where to go. I'm probably fishing too shallow. The water's only 46 degrees right now. I'm just doing my thing, chucking and winding, looking for targets like these little bushes here. The water's up a lot higher than I've ever seen it, so I don't know how recent the water got up this high and if the fish have even pulled up shallow into all this new cover, but I don't know. I don't know where the hell else to go. Hashtag FBL. shocker. First fish of the year, a Boyd. And it's the wrong kind. Nobody's looking for you. Get out of here. What do we got? Another white bass? Of course. Of course that's what we got. Because hashtag FBL. GoPro turn on. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, I guess we're fishing for wipers today. Better than skunking, I suppose. Oh, geez, what is going on? I mean, you would think if the white bass were around here, or wipers, whatever the heck they are, there's got to be some real bass around too, right? What do we got? Oh, another white bass on the A-rig this time. Oops. Why won't you guys just leave me alone? I mean, I guess it was fun to catch one on the A-rig, but it's not helping. Oh, did I finally get one the right flavor? Oh, I did! Look at that! Oh my goodness! What a miracle! Pretty decent one too. Decent smallmouth. Let's get a number on him, just 'cause. All right. Okay, you get out of here. Yep, gone. Well, back in the cove where I started. I'm gonna call it soon. Just gonna fish my way back towards the car, but as expected, that was a bit of a bust. I mean, I did catch one bass. I had a couple small followers, but do not feel like I have anything figured out for the tournament in 3 weeks. So, yeah, Boyd continues to disappoint. Hashtag FBL. All right, good morning. Day 2 here at Boyd, back from more punishment. I was just here yesterday. I'm going to combine these into one video since there was barely any good footage from yesterday. I had the free day, figured I'd come out again, check the opposite end of the lake. But more importantly, why I came out today is because I'm trying out a motor, which I have never had before. I was recently given a Newport Kayak motor, the one with the little tiller handle, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep it. I'm not sure if I want to go the motor route just because there's so many extra rules and regulations and all the stuff you have to do with them. But my buddy Alex has a real similar motor. He let me borrow it to see if I like it, so we're going to try it out today. I don't even have the red and green running lights that you're supposed to have yet, so that's why I'm waiting until safe light to launch, but I do have it registered, so I'm all legal as far as that goes. So anyway, yeah, let's get out there, give it a try, see how we like it. If so, I guess I'll have to buy some running lights, start getting it inspected. Again, all that stuff that goes along with having a motor. I don't know if I want to deal with that. I've been doing okay with just pedals, but making those long runs across the lake, stuff like that, I'm getting up there in years. It would be nice to have to save my legs a little bit. So anyway, no more talking. Let's get out there, get after him, see how this motor does. Yeah, this is actually the spot where I started my tournament last season because I had caught a good one during practice, but this, like just about every other spot on Boyd, is a well-known community hole, I guess you want to call it. I mean, I had two other guys starting with me. Again, there are no secret spots on Boyd, at least not that I'm aware of. I have no idea where I'm going to start, quite honestly, so don't know that it matters. Alright, they didn't want the jackhammer, so we'll go back through and pick it apart with a Texas rig, give them something a little slower before we move on and fire up this motor. Head to another spot up the lake that I want to check out. Terrible flip. I'm going to blame my winter gloves. I just don't have the feel I usually do right now. Let's say that. And I'm drifting right into the stuff I'm trying to fish. That was great fishing right there. Oh my God, I am flipping terrible today. All right, well, we picked that spot apart, so let's fire this motor up. See what this thing can do. This one's only a 30 thrust motor. Mine is a 55, so if I like this, mine will be a little faster, but we'll see what this one can do. Got this little PWM box that I'm gonna have to build one of these as well. Let's turn it on. Let's drop it down into the water. In the water. Let's see what this can do. Is it on? Oh, I feel movement. This is exciting. So Alex said not to turn it to 100 unless you're just making one quick run, because turning it up to 100 will apparently kill the battery pretty quick. So this is at about 75-ish, and got 3.2 miles per hour, which I can usually get about 3.4, 3.6 just pedaling. So, you know, about the same as I can pedaling, but save some energy. Let's see what happens if I pull these up. See if that reduces any drag and gives us anything else. A little bit, 3.3, 3.4. So, all right, well, let's just sit back and enjoy the ride then. Get to where we're going. Actually, let's try some pedal assist, because Alex did say if he has it on 75 and pedals, you can get up around 4 or even 5 if you're really pedaling. So okay, yeah, pedaling at a steady pace, I get about 3.8, so that's not bad. So the other thing I wanted to check out putting this motor on was how back heavy I am and how much it pulls my bow out of the water. It doesn't seem too bad. It's raised up a little bit more than normal, but with the motor and that big ass battery that you need for it, that's a lot of extra weight in the back. And that's only a 50 amp hour battery, which is the minimum you need to run it. If I get a battery, I'll probably have to get like a 60 or 80, I'm guessing. I don't know. Hopefully I can put the battery up front, even out the weight a little bit, although the battery compartment in the bow up there isn't, I don't think it's big enough for an 80. It might fit the 50, maybe a 60, but so that's another consideration. Doesn't seem terrible. I was worried it would be really off balance, but not too bad. Alright, made it to my next spot, so let's shut this thing down. This handle here to pull it up on the water. Rough. So yeah, that was kind of cool. I mean, it wasn't any faster than pedaling, but it is kind of nice just being able to kick back, have my coffee. I'm sure you could do some rigging, which isn't as easy to do while you're pedaling, so pretty cool. I think I like it. I'm starting to lean towards keeping mine. I was on the fence about whether I should keep it or maybe trade it in for a better sonar unit, but I'm not much of an electronics guy, so you know, the downfall is I do have to buy a $400 or $500 battery for it. That's a little bit of a drawback, but I think it might be worth it. As I said, I'm not getting any younger. Sometimes I do forego crossing a lake or making a long run just because I know it's gonna wear me out. So this will maybe help in that regard. So far, positive review. And like I said, mine, the actual motor I got is a 55 thrust. I don't know how much faster that means it'll get compared to this 30 thrust, but we'll have to see. Hopefully I can get it rigged up. I'm gonna have to build my own PWM box for it. I gotta get some red and green navigation lights. Hopefully I can do that in time for the Possum Kingdom tournament down in Texas, which I have coming up in just 2 weeks, which should be awesome. I'm hoping. We're going to be hitting it at an awesome time of year. That place has double-digit bass potential, which my personal best is only 6 pounds, so there's a whole lot of potential to get a new personal best out there. So I'm looking forward to that one. That's it. I'm calling it. It's only about 10 o'clock, but it's pretty cold. There's nothing doing. I skunked again. Had a couple yesterday, so that was okay. But got to try out the motor today. That was the main purpose of today's trip. I kind of liked it, so I think I'll probably set mine up. But I'll be going to Texas soon, so check back soon. Possum Kingdom coming up in just a couple weeks. So. All right, thanks as always for watching. Like and subscribe, all that stuff, and until next time, get after it.